Hi, Katie.
Hi, Steve.
Welcome back to Art Friends Coffee. Thanks for joining us again. I really enjoyed our last few conversations. And sort of falling out from those, we'd just like to hear what your thoughts are in terms of how to approach galleries and how to perhaps get your work in a gallery.
Gosh, yeah, that's the one of the I think one of the big questions for artists, isn't it? I think particularly if you want sales. I think I would say I do work with a few galleries, and I really appreciate and value the relationship I have with them, and
Yeah,
but I also acknowledge that it's really tricky, particularly if you're a new artist, to get work into a gallery and to get seen, and to sort of get yourself sort of out there. I would suggest that the main thing to do is to have an awareness of what your style of your work is, to know what it is, what's your thing, what's your do, and then look for galleries that you think that your style might fit. So, does the work that they're holding resonate, that it's on a similar sort of theme or similar style, or that you feel like you might sort of fit with their values or what they share. Most galleries have a submission process, so usually there will be something on their website that's where they're if you're a new artist, please submit. And I think it's about making sure you've done your homework, you've got a really good biography that explains something about you,
yeah,
and about where your work comes from, why you paint, how you paint, sort of what you're wanting to get across with it, and really good images of your art that you submit. And going through that process then allows the gallery to have that full picture of of you as an artist. What I would say though is it's really normal to be rejected. I think
yeah,
we've all had lots of rejections from galleries. Galleries receive huge numbers of submissions with
yeah,
artists, and I think what's really important is to don't get disheartened.
absolutely. Yeah, you mustn't take that
Yeah,
personally. They've got their own sort of, yeah. It actually in many ways it may well not be you because they're trying to find a balance of work within their gallery,
completely.
and so yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's great advice.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think when you've put your absolute heart and soul into a piece, you know it's good, and it's really difficult to not want to take it personally. And I think it's really important, like you said, to remember it's generally about sort of what that gallery needs at that time, what their customer base needs. So it's not, yeah, just to keep trying, keep persevering, keep going, and keep submitting. Don't be sort of put off
yeah.
the first time. Then definitely sort of leave it a few months, bring some different works around, and resubmit through their processes. I
I,
think that's probably my advice.
yeah,
I don't
no,
know what.
all that resonates with me absolutely. I think that's great advice for artists looking to try and get their work into galleries. Interestingly, on a sort of connected issue, I'm hoping that over the next few weeks, I'll be interviewing a gallery manager who's also an artist in their own right, a good artist in their own right. So it'll be interesting to hear what they have to say. But I have to agree with you. Everything you said, absolutely. You just got to keep going and produce the best work that you can. And yeah, having a good relationship with the gallery, I think, is a lovely thing. But it takes time. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
But that's great. Thanks so much for your insights. I hope that was helpful for people at home. It was certainly interesting for me to hear. So thank you very much. And for those at home, I hope that was helpful to you. If it was, then please consider giving us a subscribe on YouTube and a follow on Instagram. But until the next time, thanks very much. Thanks very much, Katie. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.